don't think would you even have every type of cancer, or would you just fucking die?
You would die instantly.
Have you ever read
If
the
you
product
went-
details?
If you went right next to a nuclear bomb that had just exploded. Hello and welcome to the Collective Podcast episode 4. Today you are joined by myself and Oshin, just the two of us this time. Say hello, Oshin.
Oh, hello everybody. I'm here against my will.
That's not true. You're here because this is your podcast, because of your media thing.
No, it's our podcast.
It's our
that
podcast, but the only reason it exists is because of your media project. Let's be honest.
No, okay, it would exist way earlier. Like, when did we start planning it? Wait, what was it? Summer?
Like July last year, June last year,
Yeah, it was
like
like-
that,
yeah.
August, whatever.
And then we just got really fucking lazy, and I was doing my shit, you were doing your shit. Just couldn't be fucked. And now we had a project.
it's
And I was
a-
like, fuck, let's do it.
Every Friday at whatever time Arshan uploads it. There you go.
Friday at 6:00
There
UK
you
time.
go.
I don't know what time that.
Friday at 6 o'clock UK time.
I don't know
We
what
won't
time that
bother
is.
to-
What, like, the US, or I don't know when it comes out in
don't
Russia or Germany. You know, because we have lots of Russian and German listeners.
Well, I think Germany's 2 hours ahead. Same with Denmark. But anyway, let's get into our first topic of today, which probably will make history. It is the day of President Biden's inauguration. It was about 2, 3, 4 hours ago, UK time. And
I'd be very concerned if it wasn't part of history, to be fair. Like, aren't the last 45, 46 presidents always a part
45.
of history? Like, it's always a really big thing.
Yeah, but it's gonna be even bigger in history because of everything that's happened around it. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I guess you're
who's he replacing? Okay, he's replacing Donald Trump. What happened about 14 days ago? Okay, protesters invaded the Capitol. What's happening currently? Coronavirus. Who's his vice president? The first Asian American female vice president, first female vice president. Like, there's a lot of historical things going on today. Like, Jesus Christ, man. He didn't get shot, and his car didn't blow up as well, so it's all looking good.
Thing is, they do these things in in the open and shit, and I'm always wondering, how do they not die? Like, obviously,
well, I mean,
protection and shit.
The buildings around the Capitol building where the inauguration takes place are just covered in Secret Service agents, FBI, CIA, Secret Service. Like, it's just absolutely covered. There's no way that anyone could ever get in that position. Mostly due to because of what happened to JFK, but yeah, I mean, it's insane the amount of security that happens on a day like this, especially on a day like this after everything that's happened recently. Like, I can't even imagine the precautions that went into making sure that Biden did not die today. Like, eesh, man. It's insane.
Do you think if there weren't so many Secret Service agents, do you think, Trump would actually try and, hire an assassin from, Russia? Just get Putin to drop in there,
Trump
hey,
would do
hello.
it. I don't think Trump would do it, because the Secret Service is just insane of how they figure out shit. Like, if anything bad happens in Russia, it won't be Putin ordering it. Like, Putin may want it to happen, but he won't be the one behind it, because they'll find out it was Putin, so easily.
So basically, it's
that new
nudge, nudge, wink,
that Russian
wink.
prisoner, that Russian prisoner who arrived in Russia a couple days ago. After, I can't remember what exactly happened, but he was allegedly poisoned, and then because of that, they had to stop off in a country, but he had to go to Russia for prison. And now he's just arrived back in Russia, and he's basically public enemy number 1 in Russia at the minute. I don't know if he is, but I would assume that he is, just because of what he did. I can't remember exactly what he did, but I know Putin isn't a big fan of what he did. So yeah, so if he died in prison, which he won't, because if he does die in prison, then people will maybe Putin had something to do with it. But I mean, Anyway, it's detracting from the point that this is a very historic day for the US, considering it's the first female vice president. The first female to hold an office that high in the US, and it is insane. That fact is a thing.
You know what I was most surprised about? The fact that Trump wasn't dragged out of office. He went in a helicopter.
No,
I'm pretty sure.
He left early in the morning in the United States to go to Florida, and he didn't attend Biden's inauguration,
Isn't
which
that like
is
the first
another historic
in, like,
event
150
because
years?
it's the first president ever to not turn up to the next president's inauguration, and instead he was in Florida, probably playing golf.
I thought it was within like last 150 years.
No, it is the first president ever, unless the previous president was shot, like JFK or Lincoln. Obviously, they didn't show up to the next president's inauguration because they were dead.
Wait, what year was Lincoln?
But it's the like 1898. I don't know. No, like 1830 something, or early 1800s. Lincoln was.
Fuck.
So he was president during the Civil War. So it might have even been mid 1800s, mid to late 1800s.
Wait, wasn't it? Wait, what year was Roosevelt then? Wasn't Roosevelt like the only? Wasn't
Which Roosevelt?
I thought Teddy Roosevelt.
There's been two Roosevelt. Teddy Roosevelt was
the president
1901. But there's been two President Roosevelts. Teddy Roosevelt was 1901. Franklin Delano Roosevelt was 1934.
Okay, which one? Wait. Which president was the one that went twice because he didn't think it was right to hold an election during war? That's what I'm thinking of.
FDR, Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No, the thing is with him was that during his time as president, there wasn't a maximum amount of time someone could be president. So now you can only be president for 2 terms, which is 8 years. But when FDR was president, you could have unlimited terms. So FDR actually served 3 terms, and then he died at the beginning of his 4th term. Which is insane to think, considering he was president for over 12 years.
Wait, okay, so you seem pretty up to date, like your American history. How did the whole term rule come about? Can you give us
it was mainly after Franklin Delano Roosevelt, because of he was in for 3 terms. He was elected for a 4th term, but he died at the beginning of his 4th term. But they thought, why, because most countries around the world have a term limit. Like the UK has actually no, the UK doesn't have a term limit. You can run for as many times as you want to be Prime Minister in the UK, which I find interesting. It's just most people only get 2. But a lot of countries around the world do have a term limit. It's just to stop someone being in power for a long amount of time. Because if you have someone in power for so long, then it's almost like a dictatorship. Because they're always saying, we should do this, we should do that, okay, and then everyone's like, they've been president for so long, let's fucking follow them.
But then you can get families and shit. Then you get families doing it, then it turns into a fucking monarchy.
Exactly.
Because I saw around November, December, I just saw tons and tons of Trump supporters being like, "Oh yeah, we want Trump for 2nd term, then whoever else in his family, then the next person in the Trump factory."
Trump.
Yeah. They just keep going.
So they're like
basically
Donald
a monarchy.
Trump for 8 years, Ivanka Trump for 8 years. Eric Trump for 8 years, Donald Trump Jr. for 8 years, and then Barron Trump for 8 years. Jesus fucking Christ, that's impossible.
You know what? If Barron was to run, I think there'd actually be a party switch. You'd probably have just going Republican up to Barron, and then Democrat.
I mean, maybe, yeah. because of them are so indoctrinated into the Trump cult.
Yeah, but he'll either be indoctrinated or like he'll just go complete opposite out of like just hatred. Like
He'll
that guy, like,
realize
he is like,
he'll just be like, my dad's a fucking idiot.
well, no, because you
What
look
the
at like
fuck is wrong with
Biden's
my dad?
family,
Jesus
like
Christ.
Biden's family, like his children have like social media. Like his son is on TikTok. Like I follow not his son, his grandson. I think yeah, grandson is on TikTok.
Well, his,
So
his grandchildren are quite young, to be fair.
yeah, like for I think like
20s.
but
I think they're around, all of them are around 20 years old, maybe a bit older. 20, 25 years old.
there might be. Well, it's it's
Then
someone in his line of family who's a Biden.
I mean, it might even be his great. I mean, he's fucking 77 years old. It might be his
Yeah,
great
so that's
grandchildren. Just think of that.
yeah.
Biden is the oldest president to ever be elected. By the end of his term, he will be 81 years old. That is
Fuck.
mental. 81 years old he'll be at the end of his presidential term. I mean, and if he chooses to run again, he'll be president until he's 85 years old. If he
I don't
does,
think
if he
I
wins,
don't
if
think
he runs
he would.
again.
I don't think he would go for a second term.
No.
Wait,
a lot.
how old's Bernie?
Bernie's around the same age, I think, like 76 or something like that.
Well, the thing is, like, he looks so much fucking older. Like he looks like
Did
fucking
you see how?
like
Did
twice.
you see how
like,
Bernie Sanders turned up to his inauguration? Oh my
no,
god,
I
Bernie
haven't.
Sanders was an absolute chad, like big dick energy. Comes down in a fucking, like, he's not even wearing a suit. He's wearing his big coat and he's wearing mittens. And he just sits there with his legs crossed, just fucking sitting through it like a champ. Like, he's fucking, like, huge dick energy come from Bernie Sanders at that inauguration. Like, he just did not look like he gave a fuck with a pair of mittens on.
To be
Like,
fair,
oh
like,
my god,
it
what
is
a
like
fucking champ.
it is January, so it's pretty chilly out.
Yeah, but he wasn't even wearing a suit.
Well, you know, he's not the president.
But he
doesn't
is-
fucking
he
need
is-
to.
Yeah, but I mean, Obama's not the president. Clinton's not the president. Bush isn't the president, and they're all wearing suits. Literally everyone.
But it's
was
Bernie
wearing
Sanders
suits.
though.
Yeah, but Bernie Sanders is also a politician.
Yeah, but he's Bernie Sanders.
But he is Bernie Sanders, so he just rocks up in a coat and some mittens and be like fucking chilling.
You know what?
Like, oh my god.
I've just thought of this analogy, and I don't know if you agree with it, but he's like I want to say the Elton John of politics, minus being gay, unless he is he gay? No, he's not.
No, he's not. He's married. He's
Yeah.
to
Well,
a,
no,
to
I
a
don't know.
woman.
He just seems like the Elton John of politics to me. I don't know why.
What, like a chaotic good?
Yeah, yeah, I guess so.
I would say he's chaotic good. Like Elton
Yeah,
John is
yeah.
chaotic good.
Elton John's fucking amazing. Like
They
as
both have a
person,
similar energy.
Yeah, yeah, they fucking do. As a person, like
And that energy
Elton
is
John,
big dick
it's like
energy.
just yeah, they have massive bulbous cock energy.
They just don't care.
Yeah,
like,
to be
oh, I
fair,
have to
how
do
old's Elton
something?
John?
Fuck it, I'll do what I want. I don't know, like 60 something.
Yeah, it'd be like a good like 10.
So
He
so
probably has
Bernie
like 10,
is
20 years on
79.
Bernie.
Bernie
70
is 79,
Fuck.
and Elton John is 73. So actually, no, he only has
What?
6 years on Bernie.
Wait, Jesus Christ. Okay, Bernie
He
Sanders looks really fucking old.
Elton John looks good for 73. Hey, like Jesus.
Yeah, that man, like, he could take someone who's 50. Maybe I'd say 40 actually.
What?
Yeah,
Take him
no,
out
yeah,
on a date.
Yeah, definitely. He could take 40. And then
Mate,
anyone else like,
mate,
under that,
hang on,
just
hang on.
obsessed with him.
Hang on. It's Elton John. He could take 20-year-olds. Let's be honest. It's fucking Elton John.
He probably could.
He could take a 20-year-old gay man, and the 20-year-old gay man would be like, "This is fucking amazing."
Yeah,
Like,
but
let's
like,
be honest. It's Elton John.
you'd have to be stupid not to go with Elton. You could be the world's straightest person, and I would go with Elton John. I wouldn't care. I'd be like, yes, Elton John, yes.
I'll suck your dick.
Sure, but and just sign me into your will.
Jesus.
Like how long has he got left?
I'm pretty sure he has a partner already, though. If he's not married.
Yeah, no, he does.
But
He's
yeah,
like, wasn't he
He's
like?
been married 3 times. Twice.
Is that
3 times? Twice? I don't know. The spouse thing on Google is very weird.
I'll actually have to have a look.
He's been married
Twice.
twice.
Twice. Was both of them with a guy, or was one with
One with
the
a woman.
Okay.
84 to 88, and then with a guy from 05 to 14.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So
Damn, I thought he came out like back in like 80s or something like that.
well, he didn't explicitly come out.
Yeah.
Like he didn't
I
say
guess there is that.
I'm gay, but if you looked at him and the way he dressed, you were like, pretty sure he's gay. Pretty sure.
Oh yeah, I get what you mean.
But I mean, moving on, since we're talking about a musician there, let's move on to the newest form of music. Well, not the newest form of music, but the newest type of music to explode on the internet. And it's probably
fucking
one of the
sea
older
shanties
forms of music. Sea shanties that have been around since the 18th century.
They're
the
fucking amazing, and I love them. They're so fucking good.
They're very upbeat. They're very catchy, which is pretty good for a current period of time with all our depressing fucking COVID and political bullshit going on. So it's very nice
like this,
to hear some upbeat music, not about any of that, for once.
If you don't like sea shanties, there's something actually wrong with you. But Rohan, I have a story to tell you here. You know my girlfriend,
Go
right?
on, then.
She doesn't like sea shanties. It's a very short story. She doesn't like them. She hates them. I put them on. She looked at me dead eye and was like, no, and just walked out of the room. And
that
then
was a very short
story.
story.
Yeah, no, yeah. But last night, she was telling me about how her TikTok page is literally only full of sea shanties. And she says, like, I said, do you like them then? And she says, I'm not saying anything. So that's a yes there.
That's
sea shanties grow on you.
100% yes.
Like,
They're
sea
just
shanties
so
are
catchy.
like, if sea shanties was Corona, I'd be happy to catch it.
They dig into your soul and shine a light into it.
Like, you either like it straight away and you just catch on to it, like I did, because like I started listening to them like 2018. Like, I don't know when, like ages ago.
The first time I heard a sea shanty was when I played Assassin's Creed Black Flag for the first time.
Oh, I've never played Black Flag. I want to though.
It's a good game.
The only Assassin's Creed games that I liked was 2, because Ezio was an amazing character, and I did like all the side shit. Like I have Altair's armor and that, like the fucking really dark reddish armor. It's so fucking cool. And Black Flag is one I really want to play, just because it's good.
Not gonna lie, I put a lot of time into all the Assassin's Creed games, like a lot of time. And I must tell you,
I wasn't a fan of Syndicate.
They're all shit. They're all pretty bad.
They're all the same.
And writing, they're all not great, but they're just fun to dick around in for a little bit.
The only one I wasn't a fan of was Syndicate, because the combat was just fucking dreadful. It just was dreadful.
In terms of like story and everything, the best one for me was 3, Assassin's Creed 3, set in America.
A lot of people either liked 3 or didn't like 3. I like the look of it, to be fair.
They remastered it, so that people must have liked it enough.
Oh yeah, no, they don't really remaster games that people really fucking like. Then again, back to come with games that people like. How's Black Ops 2 not been remastered? Like, I'm surprised they haven't redone
Call
that.
of Duty and Activision. Because it's Activision and that shit don't float with them.
To be fair, I don't think we'd really need to. All you gotta do is like.
The COD games have become shit now. Like for Treyarch's Cold War, there's still only one zombies map. And
you can say
Treyarch were
that,
the
but then,
ones to trust for zombies. You would trust
oh
Treyarch for
yeah,
good zombies. But
but
now
even
they've.
to be fair, even on Black Ops 4, like Jason Blundell he's left Treyarch. So, we're just not. I just don't think we're going to get the good zombies. And I think that's the only reason why we have things like Juggernog and all that back again, is because he left. Because Jason didn't want, the same formulaic, okay, get Jug, get Double Tap, get Speed Cola, and then, fourth
That was the
perk
good.
and.
That was a really fun thing about zombies. Finding Jug, getting enough points for Jug, finding double
Yeah,
tap,
but
getting enough
he
points for
wanted to
double
change
tap.
that. At least you can say he was somewhat ambitious. But, this zombies just seemed lazy. I saw I went on to someone's stream, like the Syndicate Project, and just putting all the shit he's done aside and all that. Just looking at the game, the first thing I noticed was the bullet counter, and I was just immediately put off. Now I'm not that big of a critic that I'll be like, oh, this little thing pisses me off. I don't like this. But the bullet counter, I just couldn't fucking stand it. We went from Black Ops 3 having this really fucking cool little corner with a little animation done with it, each character and well, not each character, but for each map. Say Shadows of Evil, it'd be like a little orange tank. I don't know what they're called, but they used to have
Yeah, I
you
get
can
what
put
you mean.
the one the waffle
Yeah,
side
yeah,
things,
yeah.
those, and say if you're playing as the Richtofen crew and all that, then you have it's like a little machine. But with fucking Cold War, it's literally just numbers. That's it. Just what it's like a little white background of numbers.
What are the numbers,
Now,
Mason? What do they mean?
now that yeah, see, I get it's probably just making it more reminisce of the older games, the older Black Ops games. But I think we can all admit that Black Ops 3 is the best Black Ops for zombies.
Yeah, they put a lot of
Like
work into that.
that.
A
Yeah,
shit ton of work.
like the devs
And then
that created that game,
even
fucking amazing.
even to the point of remastering a lot of previous zombies maps with Chronicles.
They could just release Chronicles 2, and Black Ops 3 would be a top tier game. It still is a top tier game. It is one of my favorite games. It was the first game I played on. It was the first Black Ops game.
The only thing I
played.
would play on Black Ops 3 is the zombies. The multiplayer gives me cancers of unknown origin. Jesus Christ. Just people running around with a fucking Vesper or whatever. Just be
I was so fucking obsessed
nailing
with that
you
game.
down. Fuck me. I played a lot of it. Don't get me wrong, I did play a lot of it. It doesn't mean I liked it.
I was fucking obsessed with zombies.
It's the first
I would
time
just
in a
go
COD game where
back
I've
to
gotten
fucking
a
back.
gold weapon.
Oh, I think I got several and then just gave up because it was just
Oh yeah, I got
annoying.
I got several as well. But,
You got quite a few.
Yeah, because I tried and then I thought, why am I doing this? This game is ruining my life. I'm gonna die of a fucking brain aneurysm if I keep playing this shit. And then I just played zombies.
Midnight
Zombies was
doing Horizon.
I mean, it was a fun time. It was a good
it was
distraction from
great.
everything at the time.
Yeah, because there was fuck all to do when you're 13, 14.
I would get it on PC now, but it's still fucking 50 quid for some reason on every single website I go on.
Really?
Which is, it's insane.
I got it in G2A for 10 quid.
No, on G2A I checked it. It was 30, 40 quid. And I was like, what? Why? This game's been out for 7 years. Why is it so much? But I mean, it's again, it comes down to the Activision thing. Activision just love charging shit tons for their game. Yeah, I know, it's ridiculous, man. It's so stupid.
I don't know when I must have bought it on a sale or something because I got it I know I got it sub 20.
Even on Steam,
at least.
If I go on Steam and search for it, it's still fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, Steam prices don't really change that much.
I mean, yeah.
But when they change,
Call of Duty Black Ops 3, $44.99. Even Black Ops
That's
2 is 40 quid.
insane.
Black Ops 1 is 30 quid.
I have Black Ops 2 on my PC. I've played it a bit. It's honestly not that great. I don't see the hype around it.
They don't do a good PC port. They never have for a COD game. That's the issue. COD
I
is
think
made for consoles.
Black Ops 3 I think is alright.
Yeah, but in reality, COD is made for consoles. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Black Ops 3 especially. Like I
They
might
never
get it
do
on my
a
PS4 just
never do a good
because
PC port.
yeah, I might just get on my PS4 just because my Xbox is broke and I'm not paying 70 quid like to buy a fucking 2.5-inch hard drive. I'm
Your
just not
Xbox
gonna
is
do it.
broke.
Yeah, but it's a Series X. Like there's like I remember them. There's like articles about hard drive failings and shit, and I must have fucking just gone like an unlucky one. The thing is, I got mine like months after release, like a year nearly, I think. Or was it a year? Or was it like 6 months? I can't remember.
Not the One X.
Yeah, I got mine in 2018.
I find that
I
hilarious that your One X has broken more times than my day one Xbox.
the Xbox I did have, and I gave to my fucking brother. That one's still fucking running.
I know.
It's running fine.
Mine
I know.
is. My day
I have a
1.1
feeling
is still going fucking peachy, mate.
it frustrates the fuck out of me, and like all I can feel is just like whenever someone says, "What Xbox did you have?" I was like, "Series One X." Like, what happened to it? It broke. Like it actually, I have fucking the amount of embarrassment I experienced. I'm just like, for fuck's sake, Microsoft. It's like for fuck's sakes.
Did a pretty shit job with that one.
I'm pretty sure one of the reasons why it might have failed is I don't know if you remember this, but one of the times I came around yours, maybe I think it was like 2019. I brought my Xbox like I fucking normally did, and I remember that I had I had like about thing like a couple packs of Monster with me, or at least a pack of Monster, and I think one of the cans exploded a bit.
That's a yikes, bro. That's a big
And
old
it leaked
fucking
leaked a bit in my bag, and I
Yeesh.
think that might have contributed a little bit to it.
Not my fault though.
No, it wasn't your fault. It was my fault.
You may-
Putting a fucking
You may have been coming
cans
around
of
to mine,
Monster.
but I am not liable for shit.
Oh yeah, you're not. You're definitely not. But you are a good fucking cook though.
I know
Need
I
someone
am.
to cook for you? You're a fucking amazing cook.
I know I am.
Like fucking noodles and then fucking beef. That was like the
stir
first
fry.
bit of beef.
Stuff
That was the first bit of beef I had in like a year.
When you come to my house, only expect the best food, because I'm a
yeah,
good
you
cook
fucking-
and my mum's a good cook.
Yeah, and I expect to get kicked in the fucking face.
Well, that was a one-time thing, but let's not delve into that.
Yeah.
Up next on our list of topics is Gwyneth Paltrow's
Exploding pussy.
line of
Candles.
candles, Goop, which was derived from her vagina. There's been a case where one of the candles exploded and did a lot of damage to someone's home.
I've actually just
catching
done a
fire.
video on it. I've just done a video on it, so I've had a look at the I'm very fresh with the article. The
Well, give us a
woman was
rundown.
Judy Thompson of North London. I know, the fucking best place in the UK. This was in the UK,
North
so of course we're gonna have fucking exploding candles by Judy Thompson.
Surprised it wasn't Birmingham. I'm gonna be honest.
Really? Wait, whereabouts in London do you get stabbed? Is it like is it not south? Is it?
Where you
Or
get
is it
what?
Where you get fucking stabbed in London? Like, what's the highest place? Is it
Everywhere.
north, south, east? Yeah, I fucking know it's everywhere.
Well,
But
it's
like, where's
not.
like the
It wouldn't
highest
be.
place?
The north is the richer part. Let's be honest.
Okay.
So it'll be the south and east.
So
and
Judy
west.
Thompson might be a big Tory.
Well, I mean, if she's buying Gwyneth Paltrow products, she definitely is.
Like, do you know how fucking do you know how expensive they are?
Exactly.
They're 69 quid.
For a vagina candle. Yeah.
Yeah, but they're
Like,
69 quid. I find that hilarious.
I mean, it is pretty funny, but that might also be a strap, like a little quote unquote Easter egg. To the fact that
Yeah.
it's a vagina candle and it cost the funny sex
You know,
number.
Speaking of eggs, she made a jade egg that you'd shove up and just shove up to your fucking vagina, and it would just bring together your chakra, or some shit like that.
She is a very weird woman, isn't she, Gwyneth Paltrow?
Yeah, she really is.
I mean,
but
she named
getting
her
back,
daughter Apple.
Oh,
Let
you know
that
what that
sink
reminds me of?
in.
Who
Apple,
who
Apple Paltrow. Hmm.
who is it? Like, wait, who is it in the UK? She's a massive, massive, and there's only one word for her: cunt. Um, and Oh, I can't remember what her fucking name is. She
Kerry
named her
Katona.
daughter. No, she named her daughter India after saying she
Oh,
doesn't like children being called country names.
yeah.
I'm trying. I can't remember who the fuck it
It
is.
doesn't matter. She's irrelevant anyway. Let's be honest. She's
Yeah.
a reality UK TV quote unquote star. She's the most irrelevant person in the UK. She's about as relevant as I am. Let's be honest.
I think we're more fucking relevant. I don't like using the word relevant since, like, on platforms like fucking YouTube, it seems like some hierarchy bullshit. But yeah,
Like that, we impact the world more than fucking she does.
yeah,
And
yeah.
all
I
I
guess
do
you have a
is
point
sit
there.
in my room and masturbate and play video games.
Don't worry, you're funding the careers of many people who can't pay for college tuition.
With daddy issues.
Yeah. Oh
Sick.
god. Okay, getting
Anyway,
back to
back
Judy
to
Judy Thompson
back to
of
Goop.
North London. Okay, the Sun interviewed her, and she said the candle exploded into an inferno. A fucking inferno. The
I
candle
don't get how
exploded,
something
and
explodes into an inferno, but okay.
I don't.
That makes
I'll,
very little
I'll
sense.
read you. I can read you all the things she told the Sun. The candle exploded and emitted huge flames, with bits flying everywhere. I've never seen anything like it. The whole thing was ablaze, and it was too hot to touch. I don't wait. Does she imply that she tried to touch a fucking candle that was burning really fucking
She
brightly?
tried to touch something after it exploded. Hmm.
Yeah, so I set off this nuke, and I wanted to see what it was like. So I just went next to it as it was exploding.
I set off this nuke, and I want to see what it is. So I ate a sandwich that was right next to the explosion. I now have every type of cancer.
I don't think you'd. Would you even have every type of cancer, or would you just fucking die?
You would die instantly.
Have you ever read
If
the
you
product
went-
details?
If you went right next to a nuclear bomb that had just exploded, you would die instantly from radiation poisoning.
Oh, you just
You wouldn't have time to take a bite out of that sandwich. You wouldn't even be able to eat a crumb. You'd fucking melt. You and the sandwich would melt.
You know what I was really disappointed about when I found out you couldn't survive a nuclear blast in a refrigerator like Indiana Jones. I was a bit disappointed when I found that out. a couple years ago.
Technically you can, just not in the same way as Indiana Jones did.
Wait, weren't like the really old ones made of lead? Like they had lead in them.
They were lead lined,
Yeah.
which was because nuclear bombs typically give off gamma radiation, which is stopped by a couple inches of lead.
Oh shit.
That's how that idea sort of formed. If you hid in a lead-lined fridge, you could survive an atomic
kids,
blast. But you couldn't survive an atomic blast if you were in the fridge right next to the explosion, and then the fridge got launched into the air, landed in the ground, and then you got out of the fridge while the explosion was still going off, as it happens in the Indiana Jones film. You would die instantly. So, I mean, if you were, like a mile or two out from the explosion in a lead-lined fridge, maybe you would survive. Unlikely, but maybe.
So here's a lesson to all children out there. You can't play Fortnite while in your Samsung fridge that you got a year ago.
Here's a lesson to kids out there. If you see a nuclear bomb going off near you, don't even try and run. You're gonna die.
Like, to be fair, if it was me, I'd just embrace death at that point.
I'd have a quick wank.
I'd actually just, try and achieve the title, The Fastest Hand in the West.
Just come on! Nothing turns me on more than the fact that I'm gonna die in 12 seconds.
How the fuck do we get from pussy candles to radiations and fucking explosions?
Because we were talking about the fact that this woman's candle exploded into an inferno.
Which makes
Have you
very
ever read
little
the
sense.
product details of this smells like my vagina candle?
No, I haven't.
Well, it's pretty strange to be fair. With a funny, gorgeous, sexy, and beautiful, unexpected scent, this candle is made with geranium, citrusy bergamot, and cedar absolutes, juxtaposed with damask rose and amberette seed to put us in the mind of fantasy, seduction, and a sophisticated warmth.
I'm sorry, but Gwyneth Paltrow's pussy does not smell like any of that. I can guarantee you it smells like an out-of-date fish market.
Do you want to hear the warnings?
What? Tell me the warnings. Fuck me.
Warning: burn candle within sight. Keep away from things that catch on fire. Keep out of reach of children and pets. Trim wick to 1/8 before every lighting. Place on a stable, heat-resistant surface. Does anyone actually do that? Because like I know people just put that shit on wood.
Well, I mean,
And that's hardly, you know.
Well, I mean, it
keep-
depends what type of wood. Because most wooden tables and stuff are like oiled, so they aren't as flammable.
Nah. Okay.
But they're still flammable, but just not as flammable. Like they'll be
Have you ever
covered in
seen
some
the,
sort of like creosote oil or something like that.
Have you ever seen this smells like my orgasm candle that she
Excuse
also
me?
has? She
What
has
does that
a candle.
fucking smell like? Oh,
Oh,
hint,
do you hear?
hint of
Okay.
Granny Smith apple and
Okay,
pink
hold on.
garden roses.
A fitting follow-up to that candle, you know the one. This one is made with tart grapefruit.
No one's orgasm smells like fucking grapefruit. I'm sorry.
Neroli and ripe cassis berries blended with gunpowder tea and Turkish rose absolutes for that scent, that sexy, surprising.
Do you know why it smells like that? Because Gwyneth Paltrow often shoves this stuff up her vagina. I reckon that's the reason why she's got these smelling notes. It's like a fucking fine wine. This wine smells like pineapples and gives a taste of the oak barrel it was stored in, with a little hint of grape. No, Gwyneth Paltrow's like, this candle smells like my vagina, which gives off a little hint of grapefruit. No, fuck off. Stop shoving Stop shoving open grapefruits up your vagina, Gwyneth. Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Just remember, one of the benefits of these candles are made with 100% natural unbleached cotton wicks, which require special attention. You know, just so you actually
She
know.
100% put those up her vagina as well.
On her shop for all, like she has a really wide range of stuff. I'm just
She's
looking
a
at
very weird, eccentric woman.
it. Like there's accessories and tech, which I'm gonna guarantee is lots and lots of vibrators.
Let's not look at the tech. Let's not fucking look at the tech, please.
There's a actually just no, not even what you think. It's a Polaroid camera, which actually looks pretty cool. I have to be honest, that does look pretty good. A screen protector and a tech case. That's like, I'm actually
Guarantee you.
surprised.
I guarantee you those were produced for at least a tenth of the price of what they are. Even less, probably. What's the price of the Polaroid camera?
£357.
That was probably made for about $3 or £3.
But there's the mini first class tech case, which is no different from your dad's iPhone wallet, except it's bigger and it can fit like a charging cable, a book, like a charging.
So it's
It has, like-
essentially pointless.
Yeah, but it's made of leather and shit, but again doesn't justify the price. Do you want to know how much it is?
Like £1,000.
It's more than the Polaroid camera.
700 quid.
It's not that much. It's not that much more than the Polaroid camera, but it's more
400
for a fucking 375.
That's too much.
That's too much for a fucking mini first class tech. Like the fucking color film's 18 quid, which I think is actually standard for Polaroid cameras now I think about it. What else do we have? We have wellness. I don't-
Oh god. Buy my
That-
vagina smoothie.
I don't... Oh god. Okay, this one's... Oh
This
no,
tastes like my sweat smoothie.
I was gonna say this doesn't seem too bad, but we have the... That's that's a lot of vibrators. That's
Excuse me, what's this website? I want to actually see this.
just go on Goop and go to sexual health.
Sexual health. Are you fucking kidding?
Oh no, sexual wellness. This podcast has taken a really weird turn.
It has.
Hey there, folks at home. If you are from a Christian family, I really don't recommend you playing this out loud.
Inner beauty. What is this inner beauty shit?
The inner beauty is definitely not inside her, I'll tell you that.
Oh, it's like powders that you mix into water and drink.
Thing is, I'm just looking at sexual health, right? And fuck, wait, where is it?
Where
Hold on.
even is it?
So
What
there
is
was.
This is a weird out.
Anyone listening to this podcast, do not go on this website. This is not good for. This is not safe for life.
This is okay. I clicked on the same thing.
Sex
And now
and
it's taking-
intimacy. Or hang on, was that
Okay.
oral care, feminine care?
This is weird.
Man, I'm fucking scared. Sex toys and sex oils.
She does
There's
have
a lot of vibrators.
Thing is, right, I was looking.
Sex pillow.
Thing is, I was looking at them right just before I clicked off it, and what I realized was, you know who Zoella is, right?
Yeah.
Like Alfie Days. Basically there was a thing on Twitter like about a week ago about how she was selling vibrators and shit. Well, her brand was. She wasn't doing it directly since she's not really associated with it very much. But like, you know, it's still gonna have that. It's like that brand is still gonna maintain like its younger audience and shit, because it's Zoella. Fucking everyone loves Zoella. Like they're mainly like sub 18, so you know you can't buy fucking sex toys and shit. And basically, right, just the site had like just sex toys and shit. So that's fun. Except they look exactly the same.
Going back to Goop, there's a vulva colouring book.
Okay, where is that?
It's right at the bottom of sex toys and oils.
I'm trying to find it. I can't.
Yeah, they've got the eggs, of course. Which is $60 for a fucking egg.
Wait, I'm having to look this up because I can't find it because I'm going across everything. I just can't find it.
There's
Yeah,
one
the
thing.
jade egg.
There's one thing in natural feminine care, and that is the menstrual cup.
How much is that?
I don't even want to look at it, mate.
Please tell me the price, because I can bet you it's so fucking expensive.
It was like $60.
Okay, hold on.
60
Wellness.
quid.
I'm gonna look at let's have a look at immunity. So if you have COVID, go to Goop and you'll altitude oil. Altitude oil.
Essential oils.
Get altitude oil. You want to fucking fly?
Okay,
Get
to be
altitude
fair-
oil.
To be fair, there is hand sanitizer,
There's a stone diffuser.
but there is essential oils as well.
Oh, that annoys me a lot. There's like a little box it's called eucalyptus, except it's done in like the way of the periodic table, and I'm not a big fan of that because it has EU on it, and it does not stand for fucking eucalyptus. Now, as someone
What,
who
EU? No, it doesn't.
yeah, I know, but she has a product called eucalyptus
see it.
essential oils.
What is
It annoys me because as like when I was like fucking 10, like 11, 12, 13 or whatever, I used to memorize the periodic table. That sounds incredibly fucking sad, but I used to, and I do remember there's still a large chunk of it.
EU on the periodic table is European.
Europium. Yeah.
And this shit, she's like, you can like that. Like what? Like what even is? She's even like put
It's,
a fake atomic number on it, for Christ's sakes.
I know, and it fucking it just pisses me off to the highest degree.
Oh, you can get
because
Essentials bundle, which gives you LA, EU, SR, and GF. So you've got lavender, eucalyptus, spruce, and grapefruit. She really has a thing for grapefruit, doesn't she? Jesus Christ.
Hey, if your husband isn't cutting it in bed, get the tennis coach vibrator.
Excuse me?
No, she has a vibrator called the tennis coach vibrator.
Tennis coach.
It's like you're wanting women to cheat on their partners. With
Got
like
the
the
fireman. The Frenchman.
we are like fucking children, just like finding out what porn is for the first time.
We're looking at Gwyneth Paltrow's sex toys while we're doing a podcast.
Do you think she actually uses any of these?
Yeah, because I don't think she's getting any fucking dick, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I don't think fucking Robert Downey Jr.'s wanted to go near someone who sticks jade eggs up their ass. Okay.
Right.
Okay, also, moving off sex toys, I have one small thing to mention.
Go on.
On the internet, there has been just a fucking explosion of people talking about reality shifting. Now, for those who haven't been indoctrinated into the arts of reality shifting, basically it's when you go sleepy time and you dream of you're in another place, and then you wake up and then you bullshit about how long you were actually there for.
So it just sounds like a dream.
Yeah, I know. People take it really fucking seriously, and if you make fun of it, they will fucking come after you and bite your legs.
These people are on acid, like 90% of the time. These people are like
it's all.
These people are in like a scientific experiment where they're being unknowingly given acid.
Do you know what makes me really happy? The fact that astrology, it's like astrology was put in the child section on the NASA website. That gives me like so much immense happiness. I don't know why, it just does, because it's just like just one big fuck you.
I mean, Peter, I don't typically like get annoyed with other people's beliefs, but when it's just as ridiculous as like reality shifting,
yeah,
or
like
the Earth
cool.
is flat, or some big government conspiracy made of lizard people, or QAnon, or anything like, I'm just like, shut the fuck up. Just shut up.
You know what? Reality
Nobody
shifting would be
cares.
pretty fucking cool. Because you know what? I would fucking love to be in the fucking Star Wars universe. You know why? Because that shit's fucking cool as hell.
I'd like to be in a universe where people like me. More people like me than
Yeah, I was gonna say like
more than 7 people like me. I wish that was
one time.
At
one time.
I wish I was in a
Currently
universe where I get matches on Tinder.
You,
But nope.
I've never used Tinder.
Don't.
Because
You don't need to. That's the thing. Now you don't need to.
I don't need to. I don't know. I just don't like Tinder. Tinder just, there's something about it. I'm just not a big fan of it. Because I don't think does anyone actually go on there.
It's the fact is
like,
that like 70% of users who use dating apps are males. Like a very small percentage of women actually use dating apps, so that's an issue. So I mean, your best chance is just to go out.
Okay. Also, you know TV shows, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like Love Island and all that. How they're all about a massive just bunch of shit. Have you ever heard of a show called Married at First Sight?
Yeah, I mean, there's adverts on it on E4 about Married at First Sight in Australia.
Okay, right now, me and my girlfriend are watching the Australian one, and like, so many Australian women, so many of them are massive assholes. Or at least on that show, there's like, out of like the 8 women we've seen,
that's
like 2 of them are
that
assholes.
They go on the show because they're such big assholes that they can't get like a real love life in real life, so they have to go on a reality TV show to try and get it.
Yeah, but there's this one girl, and she's with this guy called Bronson. Like he's a male stripper at a burlesque. He's an extra. Yeah, he's an ex stripper. Like they're about to get married. Like he's no, to be fair, like I was like shouting at the fucking screen, being like, "Fuck you! I'll fucking marry Bronson then."
Bronson's
because
that
like
kind of guy.
Yeah, because he has like I'm a I'd say I'm pretty straight. I'm questioning it a little bit, but I'm pretty sure. He had like a fucking eyebrow piercing, and the first thing this bitch says to him is, "The eyebrow piercing is gotta go." Like straight up, not even a fucking hi or like, "Hi, how are you?" Like what? Like this is who I am. It's like, take the fucking eyebrow piercing off. She's such a bitch. She looks like
just walking up to him like, "Oh, okay, the fucking eyebrow piercing's gonna have to go."
Oh, she fucking lost. She lost
maybe
it.
we can fucking talk. Like,
No, that's exactly what she said.
fucking Karen. That's what it is. It's a Karen.
That's exactly what she said. But there's also this other guy called Matthew, who was a virgin. Now, for some reason, at the very first
My
episode,
kind of guy.
he said he was a priest. So me being the mature adult I made all the kitty fiddler jokes I could. But then it turns out he was a videographer, like on the second episode, and I was very confused. Because I swear he was a priest. Like, I'm gonna go back and watch it, like the first 20 minutes, just to make sure.
Or maybe he said he was a virgin, and he said, "Don't worry, I'm not a priest." You just misheard it.
He is a virgin.
Hey, that's fuck off. I'm a virgin.
Yeah, but are you 29 years old? I'm not shitting on anyone. But like,
I mean, I'm almost 20
it was
years
like,
old.
It was like the 6th episode, and like he lost his virginity, and I've not shouted so loud in a long time. At least not like the last 6 months.
Get him,
and I was like, "Fuck yes!"
Good on you, lad.
Like,
good job. I hope someone's
like,
there cheering me along when I lose mine.
Don't worry,
just
Ryan.
in the room.
Dude, just message me and say in a room.
Yeah, someone's there, just in the closet, just quietly going, "Yes, he's done it. He's fucking done it." And the girl's like, "What was that?" And I'm like, "Don't worry about it."
No, just do like
Well,
hiding in the cupboard and like
after
and like a golem. And
After...
like hiding, just curled up like Gollum. "Yes, Master Halcard, you go while you just jerking yourself off."
Fucking hell. What a weird podcast this has been.
Oh, fuck. Oh.
And
yeah.
On that bombshell, we should probably call it.
So this podcast was sponsored by Raid Shadow.
No, this podcast wasn't sponsored by anything. If you want to see more of Oshin, check out twitch.tv/verdict or YouTube
or
Blueberries TLA. And for me,
just stick on the collective YouTube channel. This is where I am.
Do you know what TLA stands for?
They taste like ass.
Oh shit! Did I tell you that?
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay. Well, now everyone knows what it stands for.
Yeah. I've exposed your secrets. Anyway, thank you for watching.
Blueberries do taste like ass.
Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Also, check out the other 3 podcasts.
Yeah, I still need to put this all onto Spotify. So, like the last like 2 or 3 episodes. Like, well, if we including this one, 3 episodes, because I've just not got round to sorting out the hosting provider. Because I'm like, fuck.
Anyway. This year is bound to look dark, but it always gets it's always darkest before the dawn. So try and be positive, and it's going to be goodbye from me, and it's going to be goodbye from Oshin.
If you want to check out any of our merch, go check the link below. Designed by humans, really good store. All right merch, I think. I've had 2 people buy shit from it, so it must be.
One of them being me.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy a cup because I like the cup.
Anyway.
I have it lined up. Anyway, that's it from me and Rohan. Bye.
Ta-ra.